Love can inspire the most profound emotions, but it can also lead to devastating consequences. In some cases, betrayal transforms love into a deadly weapon, resulting in tragic outcomes. This video explores 7 shocking crime cases where love turned deadly, highlighting the complexities of human relationships and the dark side of passion. But first, subscribe to our channel for more content, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. The K.M. Nanavati case is one of the most infamous murder trials in Indian history. In 1959, Commander Kaus Manekshaw Nanavati, a naval officer, discovered that his wife Sylvia was having an affair with Prema Huya, a close friend. The emotional turmoil led to a confrontation that ended in murder. On April 27, 1959, after learning about the affair, Nanavati confronted Huya at his apartment. Following a heated exchange about Huya's intentions towards Sylvia and their children, Nanavati shot Huya 3 times. He then turned himself into the police, claiming he acted out of provocation. Initially declared not guilty by a jury, the verdict was overturned by the Bombay High Court, which found him guilty of murder. The case garnered massive media attention and public sympathy for Nanavati, leading to debates about justice and morality in love and betrayal. In 2022, Shraddha Walkar's relationship with Aftab Poonawalla took a fatal turn when their domestic issues escalated into violence. Their love story began on a dating app, but quickly soured due to frequent arguments and allegations of infidelity. After a particularly intense argument over marriage, Poonawalla killed Walkar and dismembered her body, scattering the remains across Delhi forests. The gruesome details shocked the nation and highlighted issues surrounding domestic violence and trust in relationships. Poonawalla was arrested after police investigations revealed inconsistencies in his alibi. He eventually confessed to the crime, leading to public outrage and calls for stricter laws against domestic abuse. In 2014, Piyush Shayumadani orchestrated the murder of his wife, Kanpur Jyoti, to pursue a relationship with his girlfriend, Nikki. This case exemplifies how betrayal can lead to calculated violence. Shayumadani hired assailants to abduct Jyoti under the guise of unknown attackers. She was later found with multiple stab wounds in a car late at night. His confession revealed premeditated plans to eliminate her for personal gain. Shayumadani was arrested shortly after confessing to his role in the murder. His case raised questions about marital fidelity and the extremes individuals might go to for love. In January 2020, Nikki Entzel was implicated in the murder of her husband, Chad Entzel, as part of a plan to collect insurance money and be with her lover, Earl Howard. Chad's body was discovered in their burning home next to a propane heater. Investigations revealed that Nikki had been staying at a hotel with Howard during the time of the fire, leading authorities to suspect foul play. Nikki was charged with murder and conspiracy to commit fraud. The case highlighted how financial motives can intertwine with romantic relationships, leading individuals down a dark path. Amy Conlin's extramarital affair led to her husband's shooting by her lover, James Depew. This case underscores how love triangles can spiral into violence. After discovering Amy's affair, her husband Conlin was shot by Depew during an altercation. Conlin survived but suffered severe injuries that ultimately led to his death months later. Depew was arrested following Conlin's identification of him as the shooter. This case raised awareness about the dangers of infidelity and its potential consequences on all parties involved. The high-profile case involving Olympic athlete Oscar Pistorius and his girlfriend Reeva Steenkamp shocked the world when Pistorius shot Steenkamp through a locked bathroom door in 2013. Pistorius claimed he mistook Steenkamp for an intruder during an argument. However, evidence suggested otherwise, leading many to question whether it was an act of self-defense or premeditated murder. Pistorius faced intense media scrutiny throughout his trial. Initially convicted of culpable homicide, he later received a longer sentence for murder upon appeal. This case opened discussions about gender-based violence and accountability in relationships. Scott Peterson gained notoriety after being convicted for murdering his pregnant wife, Laci Peterson, in 2002. Their seemingly perfect life masked deep-seated issues that culminated in tragedy. Laci disappeared on Christmas Eve while walking their dog. Scott later claimed he had been fishing nearby at the time. Investigators uncovered evidence suggesting Scott had planned Laci's murder well in advance. Scott Peterson was convicted based on circumstantial evidence and sentenced to death. His case highlighted themes of deception within marriage and societal expectations surrounding family life. These 7 cases illustrate how love can morph into something deadly when betrayal occurs. Each story reflects unique circumstances but shares common themes of passion gone awry, emotional turmoil, and tragic outcomes. They serve as reminders that beneath love's surface can lie complex human emotions capable of leading individuals down dark paths. Understanding these narratives is crucial for fostering healthy relationships built on trust and respect, an essential foundation that can prevent such tragedies from occurring in the future.